Hi, my name is Karen Bonaker, and I'm a digital artist and the founder of Digital Art Academy, certified painter educator, and painter master elite. And I had the opportunity to take part in a review for the Xencelabs medium pen tablet, which I wanted to share with you. I wanted to start out with what's included in this bundle, and it's really a nice bundle. It was full of surprises and lots of goodies. It has two pens, one standard and one thin. And the thin pen will remind you of the Apple pen in terms of how thick it is. It's really a nice pen for writing in certain applications if you need that. And the standard pen is more the pen that I would use for digital art. It also included a really nice carrying case to hold your pens and nibs, and in this bundle you'll receive 10 nibs, including 4 felt tip nibs, which are my favorites. I really like using the felt tip nibs. Here's a picture of the Stylus case and the nibs. You can see that there are 2 pens, again one standard and one thin. It includes a dongle and a USB-A and USB-C adapter, a nib extraction ring, and a really nice carrying case for all of these parts. When you open up Xencelabs' website, you're going to find out that they've really done a pretty good job, including all kinds of software that you can use. In this particular review, I tested Corel Painter, Rebel, and Photoshop. The pen pressure settings are 8,192 pressure levels, which is not going to be any different than you're going to find with most pen tablets out there. The 60-degree tilt support was good. I have to say that it was comparable to the Wacom, but after many years of using the Wacom Art Pen, I feel this is still a better choice for me because of the fact that I get 360-degree rotation with that particular pen. So, in my painting process, I found it a little bit difficult to get some of the angles that I was used to having and working with the Wacom Art Pen. Again, very smooth and responsive brush. The strokes in Painter, Rebel, and Art Rage were all comparable. I would have to say the con of this particular Stylus and tablet was the fact that I had some difficulty with pressure settings within this particular tablet. I found that I had to calibrate quite often, and calibration within Painter, for those of you that use Painter, and Painter being my main software that I use, I found that I had a better experience by opening up the settings of the pen and doing some brush calibration right with the settings. A little bit similar to what I would do with Wacom, but this was across the board. I noticed that no matter what program I was in, whether it was Rebel, Painter, Photoshop, or Art Rage, for example, the stylus pressure was a little bit difficult to get exactly what I was looking for. So that would be my main con with this particular tablet. Let me go on though. When we get into the bundle, this probably is a star of this show if you like and work with quick keys. This bundle includes a highly customizable quick key device to use while painting or just about anything for that matter. It's very easy to set up, and compared to Wacom, very easy to set up. So the pros and cons there would have to be that the setup for this particular quick key device was very easy, very fast compared to Wacom, which takes a little more time to get exactly what you're looking for. I never felt a need to use a device such as this until I really tried it. I'm not one that tends to use any kind of quick keys, and that includes my Wacom tablet. However, I found that I really liked having this little quick key on the side and being able to navigate my way through some of the options that I use quite often. And since the device is not attached to the tablet, it allows you a little more freedom when you're painting. There's a little more feeling of openness on your tablet, which I really liked. The look of the Stylus is really just plain beautiful. This tablet comes in black or white as shown here, and you'll notice that it has a very nice soft slope at the bottom edge, which creates a very comfortable drawing position without any hard edges. So in terms of the the pros here, in terms of this tablet, the feeling of the tablet in terms of the drawing, very smooth, very soft, and very comfortable. I found that my wrist is perfectly situated on the tablet, so it makes it for a very comfortable painting experience. There's an option here which is kind of nice to adjust any time in any application. So when you set up your tablet, you can add what's kind of cool is that all you need to do is touch your tablet stylus to the tablet itself, and it will recognize the program that you're in. So if you're in Photoshop or you're in Painter, whatever it happens to be, it will show up on the upper menu bar of this pen tablet setup here. It's got some really beautiful lights that you can see, corner lights here on the tablet that you can set in different colors, from white to green to blue to red. You can adjust the pressure and then switch displays on the fly as well, which makes it kind of easy. And this is another pro that I really like about this tablet. Makes it very easy to switch between programs and continue your workflow right away. The pen tablet pressure on this tablet is very different than the Intuos Pro or even the Pro Pen for Wacom. Responds well to brush calibration in Painter or just adjusting the app. So again, I found that I rarely have to adjust my pressure when I'm working on the Wacom tablet, the Intuos Pro, whereas in this particular tablet, I was constantly adjusting my calibration. Never could get it quite right without a lot of playing around. So again, that's my biggest negative about the particular tablet. It's a great size, again, a very active area, true aspect, 16.9 aspect. But when you're painting, it just kind of feels bigger. It just feels like you're taking up a little more space on the tablet. And the overall tablet is so thin and the edges are sloped, making for just a really comfortable painting experience. So that's another really highlight of this tablet. Xencelabs makes it easy for you to unbox and set up your tablet very, very quickly. I absolutely had no issues downloading the driver or setting up my quick key device. One word of advice: if you're going to be looking at this tablet and using it, you'll want to remove any Wacom drivers before doing so, or you'll have some issues with that. Again, it's really a nice tablet. I think for the price, if you're just looking to buy the tablet itself, I feel it's a really nice price break. It's a little bit cheaper than the Wacom. If you buy the bundle, it's about the same price as the Wacom Intuos Pro. Again, this little quick key function is a nice little tool to have. And again, it has 8 programmable quick keys, 5 sets per key, and basically that allows you for 40 shortcuts per application. And inside the box, again, you get the tablet, you get the quick key device, 3-button pen, which is the standard pen, the thin pen, the beautiful case, a beautiful tablet sleeve that you can use to carry your tablet when you're traveling. Again, 6 standard nibs, felt tip nibs, nib extracting ring, and you can see the rest. The other nice feature, and here's another pro, is that they do offer a 2-year warranty, which I think was kind of a nice feature as well. Now that we're back in my favorite painting program, it was my focus to really put this to work in terms of some of the brushes that I use regularly. And again, when I picked up this brush, you can see that there's a lot of, this happens to be a heavy texture, thick paint brush. And you can see that it does apply the brush and the strokes very, very nicely. I didn't have any issues with that. The only issue that like I said, I would have or would tend to have with this is getting the exact angle and keeping the rotation going. And that is something that only the Wacom Art Pen can do for me. Otherwise, I'm constantly going up to my size settings and changing angle range and squeeze and angle. Whereas with the Art Pen, again, I can do that directly here, set it, and not have to worry about it. So as I move from brushes to brushes, the positive things about this is that I found that once I had set set the pressure for these particular brushes in terms of the calibration, there were times where one brush would be responding very well and another brush would not. So what I did is simply bring up this little panel here, go to the 3-button pen, and hit the advanced settings and do a few little brush strokes. This would be very similar to Wacom. And at that point, that usually corrected my my pen pressure. But again, it wasn't 100% of the time, where you can see here I'm having to press very, very hard. In other with other tablets, I would go in, set the pen pressure and the calibration, and that would pretty much apply to all the brushes that I'm using in this particular software. So I didn't find that there was any difference in any of the other programs. There was always a little bit of a struggle to get that calibration and that pen pressure set the way I wanted it to. Overall, finally, I would say overall that if you're looking for a tablet where you're not necessarily, or you don't necessarily use the Wacom Art Pen, and it doesn't interfere not having it with your workflow, then I would say it would be a good tablet to work with. I think you'll find a lot of bonuses with it in terms of the express keys, getting using different brushes, just a good basic painting program. The only con I would have to say is it just doesn't seem like the pen pressure is right there and right where it should be in most programs at this point. So that would be my only frustration area. Otherwise, I think it's a nice pen, does a great job. And do your homework. Make sure that it's a pen that you feel you can live with comfortably in your workflow, whether you're a professional or whether you're a hobbyist. I think it would probably fit into those particular groups really well. And thank you. And thanks to Xencelabs for letting me have the opportunity to test your wonderful tablet. Take care.